Hello, this is the High Frequency Channel. I am Rebecca Urick, and you are tuning in for Transformation. And today, I want to talk about the wind. I went for a walk earlier, and it is so windy where I am, and it was just amazing. And I love the wind. To me, it represents cleansing. I let the wind run through my hair and over my skin, and it was kind of cool. So it felt nice. To me, it's symbolic of tearing things down and allowing the new to grow. It's symbolic of detoxing or releasing, letting go of the old so that the new can come in. And I feel like that is a lot of what we are doing on this planet right now. There's a lot of things that are being revealed. A lot of truth is coming forward. A lot of light is shining down on our planet. And I think a lot of us feel as though there is this awakening, there is this lightness coming on, and we feel that our lives are going to change, that things are going to start getting easier, the struggle is going to begin to go away, but it just hasn't happened yet. I feel like we're those, I don't know if you want to call them, those little green figures that are like on the side of a gas station that are like waving themselves, right? And they're cemented to the ground. We've got these lead boots on. We're trying so hard to get out of our suffering. We're trying so hard to move forward in our lives, and it just doesn't seem to happen. It doesn't seem to be working. Maybe a little bit. We're seeing a little bit here, but we really are somewhat anchored into the life that we're in. So I want to offer you today one technique that we use, that I use with my clients to help them have a little bit of a breakthrough into the life that they would love to live. Is simply just knowing what you want to bring into your life. What do you want? So this is actually the most challenging question that I ever ask my clients. It's usually the first question that I ask them, and they struggle hard to figure out what they want. We all know what we don't want. Not many of us know what we do want. So I want you to grab your pen and paper, and I want you to just do a little bit of daydreaming. What is it that you would love? What would you love to have in your life? I mean, it can be simple. It could be just more time with my family and friends. It could be a little bit more money just to allow for a little bit more freedom, right? Or a job that I would actually love to go to every day, that to wake up in the morning and feel vibrant and feel good. What else? Health, feeling good in my body, having good health, vibrant health, being able to do the things that you want to do. They can be very simple. They don't have to be, I want to travel the world and make billions of dollars. It could be just very simple things. And I want you to take a moment to write things down. And then I want you to understand, and I want you to look around, I want you to hear me. When we are, I feel like I'm going in and out a little bit here. When we look around in our life, we see things going on, such as, I can't always pay my bills, or I never have time with my family and friends. I don't have good health, right? These are facts. We are looking at facts. But the truth is that we live in an abundant universe, in a universe where there is no lack. The lack comes from our belief system inside ourselves. And it comes from our culture, what our culture has taught us, what our society has taught us. It comes from our past human experiences. It comes from when we were kids, we were told, no, you have to do it this way, stay in line, right? So we were literally, and I think I say this almost every week, but The creativity, that genius has really been trained out of us. So what is one way that you can begin to move in the direction that you want to go? And that is just knowing what you want. So then, for instance, let's say on your list you have, I would love more time with my family and friends. So then what you can do is you can start noticing where you are spending your time. Are you sitting watching TV all night long? Do you say yes when you really want to say no? And if you were to say no, that would actually be a yes to you, and a yes to your family, and a yes to your friends, and a yes to your dream of having more time, right? If you want more money, maybe looking around your life. These are just very basic and very simple little things that you can do to begin to make changes. So the process of absolutely transforming your life to living like a wild and crazy life or dream life does require going through a process. If you're ready for the process, get a hold of me. Please like my page, The High Frequency Channel. Book yourself a call. You can go to my page, thehighfrequencychannel.com, and book yourself a free breakthrough call. I'm happy to help. Or take baby steps. Baby steps will take you all the way up Mount Everest. Take little steps to saying no when saying yes. Wait, is it saying no? Saying no. So that you can have more time with your friends, or saying no to the $5 cups of coffee that you're having every day, or little things so that you have just a little bit more money. So here's the thing. As humans, we have this frontal lobe that has been designed to be able to look into our past and to be able to look into our future through using our imagination. Now, animals, like the squirrels and the birds, they are very much in the present moment. And their number one objective is to get away from pain and into pleasure, right? And there's a certain part of us that has become somewhat trained into that place as well, where we get anxiety when we think about the future, or we get depressed when we think about the past. So we choose we choose the dessert, we choose the pizza, we choose the fast food, we choose the alcohol, the drugs, the shopping, whatever it is that takes us toward the pleasure to get us away from the pain. Now, here's the thing. Time was created by humans, right? So we could structure things, so we could sleep at night, wake up and get things done during the day. It is man-made. Time doesn't exist, right? So when you think about something in your past, you're actually thinking about it in the present moment. When you're thinking about something in the future, you're actually thinking about it in this present moment. So is there something that you can do in this present moment to take you out of, and I don't mean like go buy the pizza and go, eat the ice cream cone, but is there something that you could do in this present moment that would keep you out of thinking about the future and out of thinking about the past, which is the anxiety and depression, and do something in this present moment that makes you feel happy? I want you to take some time, take this week to think about things that make you happy. Write them down. Or what would you love? What would you love? Make a date with your family or some friends. Or like I said, what would you do with that extra money that you had? Would you go on a trip, right? Start saving for the trip. Start deciding for your dreams. Start deciding for what you would love to have in your life, and start clearing away a little bit of the stuff that you don't need, that no longer serves you anymore. Like the wind. Let the wind just clear some things from your life. Even people who bring you down, who depress you, or who put you down, right? Let's clear some people, some things, whatever it might be, so that you can achieve a little bit more of what you would love, or just even if it's just peace of mind, whatever it is. So I want you to write down a couple of things when you, excuse me, my nose itches, when you decide for something, you need to cut away. So if you're deciding that you're going to go to Greece next year, what do you need to cut away in order to have the trip to Greece, the pot of gold at the end of the hard work, right? It's the law of sacrifice. Most of us assume sacrifice is letting go of something. But what if it's letting go of something so that you can have the greater good, so that you can have the bigger thing in your life? All right. What's it going to be? Write it down and do it this week and take little steps. They're going to take you all the way up Mount Everest. Okay? All right. I am ready for Lisa.
Hello.
Lisa. Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. I am blessed and grateful. How can I help you?
I've just been a little lost. I'm like an investor looking for myself again, I guess I could say.
Okay.
I've been mom 21 years, and now I get to see what there is out there besides just being mom.
Okay. So I'm having a little trouble hearing you. Can you repeat the first part that you said? What happened?
I said I am an empty nester.
Gotcha. Okay.
So now it's like, what's next?
Okay. I can help you with that. Tell me some things that maybe you have put off because you had kids and that maybe you can do now. It could be little. It doesn't have to be like the big, rocks. What is something little? Like, is there a little weekend trip that you could go on or start painting?
Traveling, I think, was the big thing I wanted to do.
Where would you like to travel to?
Mainly the United States.
Okay. So what I recommend that you do is that you pick a place. Do you have one picked out?
No, not yet.
Okay. So I want your homework is to pick out a place to go. Where would you love to go? Okay. And then just do some research so you can be in the discovery phase of what you want to do. And then look up where you might want to stay, what you might want to do there. And then book your flight or book your hotel, and you can begin to take steps toward going on that trip. On your first trip, do you have anything that's holding you back? Any reservations, fears?
I'm on oxygen, so that kind of.
Okay. So you feel like me. Okay. I think that, maybe something that you could do is research how to travel with that, how to travel with your oxygen. What are the safest ways to travel with your oxygen? Is there help at the airport for you with your oxygen? And maybe that will calm your nerves a little bit. Have you done that?
Okay.
And then, so do you feel like because of the oxygen and your limitations that you may not be, I want to say, I'm going to pull up a core wound, worthy of travel?
Oh, I'm definitely worthy of travel. It's just, how do I make it all happen? And that's all just technicalities.
Okay. So give me an example of a detailed question.
I mean, it's like, how do I'm so confused because I thought this was supposed to be a psychic reading. I feel like I'm going to go too long.
I am a dream builder coach. So I help people build their dreams. I guess even if I was going to do card reading for you, what is your question?
How I go about finding my
would
passion
like
again.
to have answered. How do you find your passion?
Yeah.
Okay. So lots of ways that you can do that. One, as I just pulled a card for you. So it says to go outside. It says you've been indoors too long, go outside and get some fresh air. So when we go outside and we get fresh air, it allows the universe to speak to us, and you can quiet your mind down a little bit, breathing the fresh air, listening to the birds, quiets your nervous system and allows the universe to download information to you so that you know what your next steps are. So what I would suggest that you do is reminisce on your past. So usually our passions and our purposes usually begin when we're really young, and then they're somewhat trained out of us. So go back to do some daydreaming, go outside, relax, and think about when you were a kid and what you love to do, and that will help you find your passion again. Ask yourself what you would love. Do you love to paint? Do you love to, what do you love to help people? Do you have a message that you need to bring to others? What is it that you feel like you excel in? And then decide to begin taking steps forward toward that. Okay? So first you're in the discovery phase. You've got to do a little bit of thinking about what it is, letting it come to you. Let the universe speak to you and tell you, where to go next, right? So getting quiet, doing a little meditation, a little nature walking, or sitting in nature. All right? And then you'll be guided. You'll know, because it'll be like bells going off. Your intuition will be, you'll be excited. You'll be like, oh my gosh, you'll be inspired, and then it'll motivate to move forward. That's when you'll be in your passion. Okay? Yeah. So you've got a little bit of homework to do before you can get there. Okay. All right. So I appreciate you coming on today. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.
Thanks, you too.
Thanks. Bye-bye. And next we have Nikki from Australia.
Hi, how are we going?
Hi, is this Nikki?
It's Nick, yep.
Hi, or Nick. Hi, Nick.
Hi, hey, how are you?
I'm fabulous. How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
Tell me what's going on. How can I help you?
I'm just really sort of after a general just a reading assessment. Things have been a bit difficult in the last couple of weeks.
Okay. Do you want to share with me anything that's going on with that?
No. I guess just sort of give me an idea of what might be coming up.
Okay, so I'm getting actually I don't even know how to rhodochrosite. it's a crystal. Rhodochrosite. And it's saying to be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover. So do you feel like you have kind of been through the ringer lately? Have a lot of stuff happening?
There's a lot of stuff happening at the moment, that's for sure.
Okay. So have you given yourself any time? Like, I always recommend going out in nature, or taking a bath, or going out with some good friends and relaxing and having some fun. Have you done that lately?
I have. I'm actually, this weekend I'm going away for a couple of days, so that should be good.
Okay, good. So I want you to keep up that self-care, because when you take care of yourself, you will be in confidence and you'll have energy, and you'll be clear on what to do and what not to do, right? So I always give my readers or my listeners the power back for you to make the decisions that you want to make. So, and I also, here is the other card that I pulled for you. This one is calcite. And it says, busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. So the question is, what are the underlying reasons for your being busy? Does anything come to mind for you? Usually for most people, it's because they either don't want to feel some pain or they're afraid to face something.
Just seems, get up early, get home late, not much free time.
Okay.
Yeah, commuting to work.
Okay. Busy at work. I'm having trouble understanding. It's very muffled.
Oh, okay. It's probably a bad connection here. I'm in a high-rise building.
Okay. No, that's better. Now I can hear you and understand you. Good. Okay. Okay. So, what do you feel like? What do you need right now? What's the, so they're basically confirming that you are busy, and that you do need to spend a little self-care time. Yeah, see, again, it's saying emerald. I'm pulling emerald for you now. And it's saying ceremonies and celebrations. It's a time of important life passages such as weddings, birthdays, graduation, and anniversaries. Do you have any family members or you having some celebrations or ceremonies in your life?
Actually, it's my birthday on Sunday.
Oh, happy birthday. I love it. That's great. Do you have any fun plans?
Well, not at this point. But we'll see what happens. As I said, I'm going away this weekend, leaving Friday night and coming back Sunday afternoon. So it's sort of a little bit of a
that'll be really fun. Yeah. Well, that sounds like a good time. So, and then I just pulled another card for you. So you're getting amethyst, which is revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel loved for who you truly are. So is there a part of you that you've been hiding maybe? Maybe you're hiding who you truly are in your busyness?
That's possible.
Okay.
I guess it is possible. I'm trying to be everything to everybody.
Ah, there we go. So maybe it's a little bit about saying no so that it can be a yes for you. Right? I mean, maybe not saying no to your kids and your family, but saying, look at the hierarchy of who's important in your life. And maybe those low ones that are not that important, that seem to take up a lot of your time, maybe start saying no there. So it's about clearing some of this busyness out of your life so that your whole nervous system can relax, so that you can not be as busy, and that you can celebrate this weekend for your birthday. Also so that you can allow your true self, your creative, maybe funny, humorous self to come through a little bit more. You deserve it.
Thank you.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
That sounds pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like that will be some good homework. You might find that's a little challenging to say no sometimes, but what you want is that peace you want that part of you that's been crying to come out and shine and be seen and be heard, to come out and show itself and reveal itself. So look at where you can say no, so that the yes, so that you can shine your light into the world, okay? So that's all we have for now. Thank you so much, Nick, for coming on. You are fabulous. You are wonderful. Thank you. Namaste. This is Rebecca Urick with the High Frequency Channel. Join me at thehighfrequencychannel.com. If you have anything, book yourself a free breakthrough call if you have any questions. Have a beautiful evening. Namaste. Love you all.